Hi guys, Gez B in the UK with another update video for you on LiveGood on, where are we? Early hours of Monday morning, 31st of July. Thanks for checking the video out. As I've mentioned in the title, I've actually found, I say found this particular traffic source. I actually did get involved with them, I think about a couple of years ago. So it's a bit of a surprise that I've kind of gone back to this now. But if you've been watching any of my videos with LiveGood, you'll know that we have a few different options with this particular company. You can choose to be a customer only. You can choose to be a member, where by paying a monthly membership fee, you're actually getting the equivalent of wholesale pricing. Their standard normal retail pricing is still giving people, a significant saving against standard shop bought products or stuff you can get online through Amazon, etc. But as I say, the other option is to become a member. You pay $9.95 a month, and that gives you the sort of wholesale pricing that you get. And it's quite significant savings, guys, that you'll actually get on their range of products. And then the third option is actually becoming an affiliate. You pay a one-time fee, $40 to become an affiliate. You'd also, by default, be a member as well, so you've got the $9.95 monthly. But that then places you within the company matrix. And then as you build out a team, or you may even choose that you don't want to actually sponsor anyone into the business, you can still potentially earn out of their matrix. As over time the overall company matrix builds out below you, you do get payouts based on that. I'm not going to go into all the pay plan on this. I've done other videos explaining the pay plan with LiveGood, but that's just to sort of highlight the three main options. Now, if you're like myself doing that third option, you're obviously looking to bring people into the business, introduce them to the business. And we have what we call the tour page, which is where you want to refer people to, which is this particular one here. Now, when people come here, they'll obviously put in their details, email there, and they're locking in a position in the current weekly power line, if you like. And basically what it does, that power line will then show that particular individual how many people are coming into the business after them in a given week. It encourages them basically to sort of lock in their position, and then obviously they would be placed below you in your particular matrix that you're building out. Should point out, though, having said that, the people that they would see coming in after them doesn't necessarily mean they're going to fall under them in the matrix, because obviously that's all of the people coming into the company. And what the system will do is place anyone who's referred by their sponsor into the closest available spot to their sponsor. So that could mean that they'll go off somewhere else within the matrix rather than just following one after the other in a continual straight line, which wouldn't happen with this particular matrix. Anyway, getting too bogged down with the matrix talk. So yeah, the gist is, if you're going to keep adding to your team now, whether you are in your normal everyday interactions with people out and about, you might be discussing LiveGood. You could be giving them a business card, giving your web link to get them over to this particular page. You could be posting on social media. Now, I do a fair bit of that on Facebook, Instagram, and other things, but also through solo ads, advertising, banner advertising on exchange sites, etc. All with a view, basically, to getting people over to this tour page so that they can be introduced to the company. They can watch the 6-minute video that Ben Galinsky, the CEO, has done a cracking job, really, of giving a pretty punchy overview of the whole company. Now, having done that, I've obviously partnered with a fair bit of money over the last few months. I've been with the business since tail end of December last year, and been trying lots of different things out. Now, solo ads, it can be very tricky, guys, because you just don't know how genuine the suppliers are out there. And even though you can go through some pretty good platforms like Udemy, again, you're pretty much rolling a dice, unless you've been referred to a particular solo ad seller, as to whether you're going to get any decent results with it. Again, ads platforms, traffic exchanges, etc. you may get hits, but sometimes the quality is not always going to be there because a lot of people on some of the exchange sites, they really just want to hook up with free programs. They want something for nothing. And sadly, in this world, if you actually want to get a decent income out of something, if all you're going to sell is free, well, then what is there available to pay you? That's the reality, guys. Free is free is free. It doesn't mean you're going to get anything out of it. So the gist of making this particular video is, as I say, there was a platform a couple of years ago that I looked at. I did get involved with for a brief while, and I sort of came away from it and thought, yeah, I don't think this is for me. Doesn't really work at the time with whatever I was promoting. Can't even remember what that was now. But the reason I've gone back to it, in one of my last videos, I did say that I was using a new marketing site. Now, this is not the one I'm going to talk about today, but I've been using this Now Site AI thing. Now, the concept of this I like. That's why I trialed it. It was $49 for the month, which is a reduced fee. It will go up to $99, I think, starting next month. But I'm sadly not going to be continuing with this because at the moment, and I'm not going to sort of attack the platform, but I just feel the concept is great. Some of the ideas there are sound, but it feels like a product that's not quite finished yet in my eyes. It doesn't sort of seamlessly do all the things I thought it was going to do. And equally, when it gets you the prospect information, you do get a lot of their Facebook details. It gives you an email address. It is a decent amount of content that comes back based on what they've got for the prospect. But I found that a lot of I work mainly with emails at the moment. I don't sort of contact people on social media that much. I found a lot of the emails just are not deliverable. They're just not getting through. So for me, that was kind of, what's the point of continuing with something? Certainly, if I'm going to start paying $99 a month, when, all right, you could say they've got the site will build you a website, AI website can be built, they can do your content for you. But I've got so many other resources out there that can do that for me. Some are paid and some are free. So, why do I need yet another one that just takes me away from using some of the other ones? And I still don't feel this gels together enough. And apologies to the people who've come up with this particular program because the concept here, as I say, fantastic. And I know they've just brought out some new development with this site, which, sadly, at the $99 price, I'm not willing to sort of stick around for another month to have a play around with that. I mean, yes, along the line, if there's a trial to come back to the site and look at that new option, then I'll happily look at doing it. But for me, for the moment, the Now site hasn't really given me what I've sort of been looking for. And now we go back to the site that I mentioned. Now this, there'll be a few of you already might be groaning, going, "Oh, not this one." I was the same a couple of years ago when I was looking at this initially, and I thought, okay, it's $30 a month. You get 100 new leads every day. Now there is an affiliate program here, and obviously in this video I will put my affiliate link there. So you know the deal, guys. Basically, I would get a small commission if you decide to also join this program. But if you have nothing to promote or you're not sort of looking to get leads to a site, this wouldn't be of interest to you anyway. You can promote sort of, affiliate products with it, ClickBank, Warrior Plus. You can even promote their own program through this particular system. But for me, I thought, right, okay, I'd heard some people saying some good things about it, and I thought, right, maybe I was a bit too dismissive first time around. Let's give this another go. So I'm trying to think when I actually came back into the platform. It was on the 24th of July. I think all barring one of them, or was it two? Maybe two of the ads are non-LiveGood, but the rest have all been LiveGood. Now, what I do like about this, you obviously can get stats based on open rates, how many people have clicked through, open rate percentage, and then the click-through percentage rate that you've got on a particular ad. So it's a good way of testing your subject lines, your actual ad copy. And the beauty with LiveGood, obviously, with the way this works, let me just show you. On the statistics page we can actually put a tracking code. So you'll see for yesterday, which Sunday, the 30th of July, 26 hits through, 1 pre-enrollee. Saturday, 8 through, 1 pre-enrollee. Now, the 8 is kind of an oddie because what I did there, I redirected the hits to a different funnel than what I have been using. So I think that may have affected what was actually filtering through. So lesson learned there. I won't be doing that again. But then if we go to Wednesday the 26th, again, 30 through, also pre-enrollee. So, you can see just in the few days that I've been back with the My Legion Secrets, I've actually been getting some good hits coming through and actual pre-enrollees actually signing up. Now, if we come down here, you can see what I'm doing, guys. I'm obviously date coding them. So the first one, that was the first mailing. As I said, there was a couple of other mailings I was trialing for different programs, but you can see My Legion Secret there. The initial had a healthy open rate on that first email that went out. And then we've got the 27th, we've got the 28th. Where's the other one? Another one here earlier. That was Sunday's, that's yesterday's. So as of yet, nothing through on that one. But what I have noticed, one of the ones that did come through was actually kind of delayed by a few days. So although I sent it out, say, on the 27th, the actual sign up was the 29th. So obviously people are opening emails a day or two after they've hit their inbox or anything. So yeah, it's just opened my eyes up a little bit because I do regularly. You can see there's loads of different codings here, different solo ad providers, Facebook posts, YouTube posts with all the data. But Facebook has been pretty good at getting a few through. I'm not going to say some of the solo ads weren't, but I would question the quality of some of the clicks that were coming through from solo ads. So be very careful because I think there's probably some unscrupulous operators out there who are probably paying people to actually click through to a site and put a junk email or put their details in. Because if you're the vendor and you're selling that click for 60 cents, you could quite easily pay someone 10 or 20 cents to actually do that for you. Excuse me, guys, just taking a drink. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I'm sure there's a lot of them out there play a straight game, but you've got to be careful, and there's going to be a few that are probably up to sort of shenanigans in the traffic world. So as I say, yeah, for this Mileage Gen Secret program, why is it not changed? There we go. Yeah, it's going to go up and down based on subject lines, what sort of rates I'm going to get openings on it. It'll also be determined by the text, but that's the beauty of it, that I can actually play around, look into these emails, see where. I think on that 24th, the opens there were really, really high. You could say a kind of a 10% click through rate and then 20% open rate overall. And then we could have one where this particular one, I could look into that and think, well, why am I getting sort of, two-thirds less openings than that first one? So, yeah, it just means you can play around, you can test your subject lines out, see what people are going for. Do they like the mention of earnings within a title? Do you want to keep it very vague, like, oh, something's just worth a look? You're not giving them any more than that. And even with the email there, I've actually kept that. Doesn't mention the company. I find it's better often not to mention the company because, again, if somebody's had something through from somebody else and in a way thinks they've already made their mind up, you could just be pitching it in a totally different way, or it may not have been the right time that they saw the info about LiveGood previously, and now things have changed for them. So many people now are looking at other ways of earning some extra money, whether you want to call it side hustle or whatever. Whether for some people an extra $100-$200 a month can be huge, and what it could do for the family's budget, and that for other people they may want considerably more, and their goals may want them to get considerably more. But certainly with this opportunity, whether somebody wants an extra few, $100 a month or wants to be looking in the thousands, the potential's there if you're going to work it. But obviously, the purpose of this video today is obviously to flag up potentially another way of getting eyeballs onto your actual tour page, filling in their details here and letting the LiveGood system do what it does, because there's a fantastic sort of follow-up sequence emails that go out to them, reminding them. I would obviously say reach out to any pre-enrollee you get just to introduce yourself as a sponsor, show them there's a real person here. It's not all automated, it's a website and some big corporate company, and there's not a real person behind it. So do reach out to them. Some will come back to you, some don't, even though they've given an email and whatever. I don't know why they would choose not to do that, but that's up to them. Obviously, if you join our team, you get placed within our sort of setup where my upline, Ed Key, he's done some great materials that we share out with. There's funnels you can use, there's email follow-up sequences you can use. And we use a program called Lead. Again, I've mentioned that in other videos, not going to go over that here, where you can get sort of funnel share codes. So, you don't have to create your own website. We do say before you send anyone ideally through to this page, you need to have a bridge page or an email capture page where you're also getting that email lead. Because this information goes through obviously to LiveGood. They then take up the marketing for you. But obviously, if that person goes onto your list, it may well be that there's another program along the line or something else that you're involved in that they might be interested in. So you're not losing that lead, rather than just sending them straight to a company website, as it were. Nothing wrong with doing that, but you are missing a trick basically if you do that. So yeah, as I say, I want to keep this video short, not my usual rambling long videos. So yeah, for now, guys, I'm going to park the Now Site AI. Don't get me wrong, the guy that I signed up under for this, who does YouTube videos and he's doing really well with LiveGood with it, he seems to be raving about it. But my experience of it so far, not that impressed. Yeah, as I say, just to me felt like something's missing. The sum of all the parts don't seem to function smoothly or work well, and I was not that happy with the number of sort of leads that weren't valid in terms of the email. So, an actual fact, the coding's there. Nothing came through from the Now Site emailings that went out. Whereas, as you can see with the My Lead Gen secret, if I can go back to that page, let's just go through there again. There we go. And again, not huge numbers already, but the fact is, I'd rather take one pre-enrollee than having stack loads of traffic coming through and I'm not getting any, because it's a numbers game. Every one person that comes through, if you have one person a day, you've got 30 new prospects to have a look at your business. That's 360 odd in a year that we're looking at your business. You've only got to find that one or two, prospects there that turn into good members and are team builders, and they can go off and create massive teams below them, and that can make such a difference to your own matrix and potentially the bonuses you could earn with this company. So it's not about trying to find, I must find 200 people to sign up below me. That's not really what you want. You want a nice mixture, a smaller group, but you want a couple of people there that are going to graft and get behind this and work it. That's what it's really all about. So I'll keep doing little update videos just to sort of fill you in on how this is working out. But as I say, gone back to it. I'd heard quite a lot of interesting things about it over the last few weeks, and I thought, well, as this particular one, I can't warranty paying $99 a month, where I can pay $30 a month and get, at the end of the month, I've got 3,000 leads on my list that I'm able to mail daily. Why would I not give this another go and stick? Predominantly, I'm going to use it just for the one program. I may throw in a couple of other things that I'm doing as well, but the bulk of it will be to obviously get sort of tour takers. But as I say, guys, make sure if you are doing this, you are using the bridge page or some sort of a funnel before they get to this page, ideally, because that's in the terms that LiveGood specifically say on the affiliate side of the program. So that is where I'm going to sign off, guys. We'll go back to this page. So as I say, I will leave a link for my lead gen secret down below if you want to have a look at it. As I say, for leads, I think it's good value. You're talking $30 for the month. There may be an initial fee for setup, which, if memory serves, was around about $30. So initial payment first time round maybe 60 on that one. I will confirm that in the description below. Sometimes they do have a promotion where they waive that initial fee, but worst case scenario, it may be a $30 setup fee, and then there's the monthly fee. And as I say, it to if you're not already in LiveGood, I would highly recommend you looking at this one as well. As I say, you don't have to become an affiliate if you just want to pay the membership fee, $9.95 a month. You're getting the products at up to 75% off. Think of it like a Costco membership or an Amazon Prime membership. It's just giving you member benefits and saving you a lot of money. Obviously, if you don't want to pay the $9.95 a month, you're more than welcome to buy the products at the normal retail, which is still cheaper than you get them in competing sort of websites and retail stores. And ideally, if you want to become a member of the team, become an affiliate, it's a one-off $40 payment, and then it's the $9.95 a month membership. And yeah, you get placed in the matrix, and you have the potential to earn some good money out of the program. But that's in other videos I've done the play plan. I'm not going to discuss that now. We are just over 21 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up here. As I say, I was quite surprised to find a new source of leads to go to my tour page, but I'm happy to give my lead gen secret another go, and I will keep you updated over the next sort of couple of weeks as to how we're getting on. Thanks for watching the video. As always, guys, links will be down below in the description area, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.